How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is your guy Ejected coming back at you with another Call of Duty mobile video. In this Call of Duty mobile video, we're going to be going over my top 10 SND loadouts part 2 because I'm going to be honest, the first one, you guys destroyed the like button. You guys seem to enjoy it. So I'm like, you know what? I got to do a part 2 for the boys. And also, thank you guys for the nice comments you guys have been giving me. You guys have always been supportive no matter where I've been. I actually been in the hospital the last week, but I am back and I'm ready to go in the YouTube grind. If you guys want to know what happened, join my Discord. It's going to be in the description down below. And also, I have to emphasize this. If you guys want to watch me go live, follow me on Trovo because that's where I'm going to be streaming from now on, and I'm going to be streaming much more frequently. So if you guys want to catch me on Trovo and play private lobbies with me, go ahead and do that. And by the way, thank you guys so much for the love and support because it really means a lot. And if you guys enjoy these types of intros, make sure you guys drop a like down below. But yeah, without any further ado, let us watch the rest of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Peace out. Now for the first gun that we have on the list is the RUS. Now I know guys that the RUS isn't the fastest time to kill gun, but in the end of the day, the RUS is a very fun gun to use. And if you want to use the RUS in SND and dominate with it, this is a class that I highly recommend using. It has very high ADS bullet spread accuracy, and we all know how important ADS bullet spread accuracy is when it comes to winning your gunfights. Also, this gun has pretty good mobility and it lasers from a pretty good range, and you could just do a lot with this build that I am currently using. The RUS is already a very versatile gun, and this build that I am using just makes it even more versatile. And here's the build that I'm currently using. Now for the next gun on our list is the SKS. Now guys, I'm telling you, the SKS is one of the most underrated guns in Call of Duty Mobile. It is a time to kill machine, and if you hit the upper body, just hit at least one upper body shot, chest or headshot, actually a headshot's a one tap, you could do really well with this gun. And assuming your aim is superb and you just have good skill at the game, this gun is a go-to must-have in your loadouts. And I'm going to tell you guys something. This gun is a skill gun and not a lot of people could harvest it. So if you are up for the challenge and you don't like to snipe like me, this is a build that I recommend you guys use. Enjoy it. Now for the next build is the Bison. Now you guys know I love the Bison a lot. It just has so much ammo and so much upside compared to so many other guns. This gun, if you know how to use it correctly, not even if you know how to use it correctly, it's just a good gun overall. But when I play SND with this gun, I like to pre-fire with it and have it a little bit suppressed personally. But this is a build that is just well balanced because I'm going to be honest, the Bison doesn't have the greatest ADS bullet spread accuracy, but this build solves that problem. And if you pre-fire at the right spots at certain rush routes, this build is literally amazing. Now for the next gun on our list is basically statistically the best gun in the game, which is the HVK. Now the HVK, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't use it too much, but stats don't lie. The HVK is a good gun. It lasers. I have a good loadout for it. I want you guys to use it. Hit the upper body. Even hit a headshot, your time to kill is going to exceed exponentially. The HVK is one of those guns that you could use in almost every circumstance. I like to run aggressive with it, and I'm going to be honest, as you guys see in the sequence here, I don't know if it has the greatest hip fire, but again, you could do what you need to do with the gun, and it's just a top 3 gun in the game in my opinion. And this is the loadout that I recommend you guys using when you are using the HVK. Enjoy this loadout a lot. If you guys made it this far in the video, comment a Kim bot because look at this. This is the state of Call of Duty Mobile. It's Search and Destroy in 2021. Anyways, enjoy the video. Now for the next build on the video is going to be this FINNIC build, and you guys know the FINNIC is my personal favorite gun in the game, but this is not an ordinary FINNIC build. This is a very high mobility FINNIC build that could actually counter snipers and QQ9 users. As you guys see there, there's a QQ9 sweat. I end up taking him out several occasions. The one bad part about this build, which is kind of obvious, you guys see there, the range is pretty bad, abysmal. I wanted to represent you guys there, but as you guys see there, there's going to be a sniper that I take out with ease because he's kind of nervous because of my movements just that good. This is the class I want you guys to see. Enjoy. I recommend this for really good movement players. Now let's talk about the LK24. The LK24 is one of those guns that isn't used enough. Now it's getting a little bit more popular than it usually was back earlier in the season, but we all know about the LK. The LK's recoil is pretty easy to control, literally just pull down right. There's really not much downside in using the LK24. One downside I would find using it is close range because I do get outgunned a lot with QQ9 users, but again, it is an SMG. So when you guys are using the LK, make sure you have a decently mobile mobile build, and make sure you play range on those QQ9 sweats because it's gonna get kind of tough when you guys are doing those close range battles. This build is an intermediate build. It's good for medium and short ranges because it has a very high ADS speed, and I don't really like the iron sight on the LK, so I run a classic red dot. I suggest you guys to do it as well to have max precision, and this is the loadout that I used that you guys just saw in the video. Now, you guys know I can't have a top 10 SND loadouts video without including the QXR. The QXR is a top 3 SMG, first being the QK9 and second being the Bison. This build focuses on ADS bullet spread accuracy because I've actually noticed when you put high emphasis in ADS bullet spread accuracy in the QXR and you get the recoil control down. By the way, I have more tips and tricks videos in my channel. Links are going to be in the description. The QXR is a laser beam and it could really win gunfights from actual long ranges. It's one of the few SMGs that could actually laser from a very good distance, and it's pretty versatile close range. It's obviously not going to win a gunfight against the FINNIC or the QQ9 close range, but it's well balanced and it could compete against most meta guns. This is the loadout that I use. Enjoy it. Now, for these two builds, I don't suggest any of you guys using it because you guys know I want you guys to improve in the game. I call these two builds the if you insist build, because if you guys are going to go against sweats or tryhards, you mean by all means have two loadouts in SND like the DRH and QQ9 when you have certain circumstances, like when the enemy team is trash talking or when they're just sweating their butts off. You want to have those two meta guns ready, locked and loaded, kind of like a pest control. I don't use the Man of War anymore, but you guys want to use the DRH because, again, the DRH in my opinion is the best assault rifle in the game. They're gonna add more obviously in the future, but that's the guns that you're pretty much gonna want to be using. And last but not least, we have our 10th shotgun build. Now, you guys know in my last video I had the KRM build already, but this build is the Buy 15. Now, the Buy 15 is a top 2 shotgun obviously with the KRM. I like the KRM a little more, but if you guys want to use something different that's not a KRM, this is a build I highly suggest you guys using, and this is the build I have here. But yeah, thank you guys for finishing the video. It means a lot. If you guys made it this far, comment down below finished. But yeah, subscribe if you're new, like the video if you did. Yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.